Hello there, guys and gals. Me, Mutahar here, and it's not Mutahar, okay? I use his face as the thumbnail because of how I genuinely feel of how hilarious this situation is. A furry X-rated site, okay? Because I can't say the word specific in the first 1 or 2 minutes in the video. So there's a website named Fur Affinity, which is essentially the furry version of Rule 34, including the E621 notably in the list of the top 50 most used websites on the internet so far. And I just think it's funny to point this out because a couple weeks ago, I made a video titled, "I don't care if the furries hate me for saying this." And I said in the lines of, if the furries manage to hack into Project 2025, the government, including Disney, then I think they should use those same skills to shut down E621 or Fur Affinity. And well, it did happen, but it wasn't done by a furry. It was done by an anti-furry, or also known as a furry hater. And I also want to preface and note this out for you guys. I'm not a furry hater. I wouldn't consider myself as an anti-furry. I do make videos of my opinions of how I feel about the furry fandom of the said topic of X, Y, and Z. It's currently thundering right now. I'm at my grandma's house, if you guys probably don't know. The videos that I make are more of like criticisms of how I genuinely feel of these said things or these said topics in the furry community that I want to talk about, including this one that I didn't think it would be a video worthy topic to talk about. Now, and yes, I do see Mutahar making a video about this, but hey, I'm probably the first one that's making it, or I might not be, but that depends on how long this is going to take for me to edit, record and edit and upload this video. What led me to me making this video in the first place, I woke up, checked the time, okay, let's see on Twitter, let's see what's the news, what's popping, and I check on Twitter. Fur Affinity is trending. Now, I didn't think that Fur Affinity, the Rule 34 app, okay, the website, the furry site would be trending. It has currently, as me recording this video, 25.2 thousand tweets. Now, I thought that this was going to be like a celebration of an anniversary or like people sharing their success in the site, but no, it is a hack. Someone hacked into the website, which I did mention earlier. And I just think it's hilarious. Again, I did mention this before, but I think it's pretty funny to point out where I made a video talking about that furries should be able to hack and shut down E621 or Fur Affinity, but that's being done by an anti-furry. Now, I don't know if he watched my video where I talked about, I don't care if the furries hate me for me saying this, which I'll leave a link in the description. So let's just pray that he doesn't take down my channel. I just want to say I'm not a furry. The reason why my name is Wolf Dog Gray is because I like great wolves and dogs, and also I'm Native American, which a stereotype that Native Americans' spirit animal or favorite animal is the wolf, which I unfortunately fit into that category. And also I like listening to rain. And currently outside of my house is raining. So the thread that we're going to be looking at here today consists of multiple updates, and it's on Twitter, mind you. I'm not calling it X because it's pretty stupid to call it X, and I never will. It consists of multiple tweets with multiple updates of when Fur Affinity was hacked, and there are some things that are important to point out, to talk about of when this was taking place, and more of something to be informed of, because let's be honest, nobody was expecting this, including me, yourself, the furries, anti-furries, or people that have no beef or no judgment or are neutral with the furry fandom. The thread being made by Zalepo saying in pull caps, do not, I repeat, do not use Fur Affinity right now with the 2 red sirens, saying it may look safe, but do not, quote unquote, interact with it until all clear is given. Now, these screenshots and these messages being posted by a moderator in the Discord is from the official Fur Affinity Discord, with him saying FA pings urgent domain hijacking attempt. It appears someone is trying to redirect our domain to a site that is not associated with Fur Affinity. This could lead to a phishing, hold on, I gotta get close. A phishing page that mimics our website in appearance. Excuse me. Please avoid visiting our URL or interacting with the site until we provide further updates. We are in contact with our service provider support team. Your personal information and passwords remain secure and have not been compromised, which is good to know. ELI5 version. Someone is trying to trick people by making our website to take them to a site that isn't Fur Affinity, e.g., don't know what it stands for. They can make furaffinity.net show their own content rather than our website. This fake website could look like anything but might be be designed to look like ours to steal your information. For this reason, we urge you to not, quote unquote, log into or visit the site until we follow up. Please refrain from spreading misinformation or speculation, acting as experts on the situation, as it furthers confusion and causes added stress. If someone asks about the situation, redirect them to this channel. At here, the website may appear to be normal for now, but it's still under threat. The hijackers have temporarily reverted it to our website, but they can switch it to whatever they want at any moment. Please do not interact with the site. Reminder, your personal information is secure and has not been affected. Once again, hilarious, okay? I did not think that this would be news that would be popping up on my feed. And also, to the people that are currently using Fur Affinity and are not aware about this, well, I'm very sorry that you are probably going to be victim to the hijacking of the site. Noon-ish EDT update. The situation is still ongoing. Fur Affinity is working to regain ownership of the registrar account. Cloudflare was not accessed, but the register was. Personal info and passwords are allegedly safe. Do not use Fur Affinity until the SITREPS updates. 6 a.m. EDT update. We may be in this one for the long haul. At Net So Cares, do the right thing and fix this ASAP. And it's a thread of when Fur Affinity made a announcement to the user saying that the website is currently hacked. The reason Fur Affinity went offline around 12:48 a.m. is due to someone hijacking our account with Net So Cares, even though we worked quickly to correct the situation. At Net So Cares, customer support has stated they cannot lock or freeze the account, and we have to wait 24 to 48 hours for proper assistance. We have contacted them multiple times expressing urgency in this matter. They've responded saying there's nothing they can do, even though we have proven without a doubt that we are the proper owner and the account that has been hijacked. This is a serious security issue, and oversight on at Net So Cares side. Refusal to take this issue seriously has caused undue stress and misinformation to spread. We need action now to get the domain back into our control. This is unacceptable that customer support at Net So Cares can identify a hijack but not stop or freeze the account immediately. That's honestly a pretty shady thing to do. Now sure, I'm cracking jokes of that a furry porn website is being hijacked, but the fact that customer support will not bother to step in and solve the situation a lot quicker to reduce the stress and how urgent they want this response for the site to be cleared from any possible hacking from the present and the future, it's pretty nuts. Now sure, I am cracking some jokes here in the video, but then again, like, customer support not responding to a hijack is pretty shady to say the least. 7 a.m. EDT update. The website is currently redirected to a scam FA merch shop page. Do not use this site in any way. Additional 7 p.m. EDT update. Fur Affinity's Twitter warnings to not use the site has been deleted per the official Discord. No one knows who did this. And then Beep Kitty says, do y'all delete the tweets or did they get that too? Sickly bot stickled message for updates, check onto that channel. Luffy says, don't know who did. I mean, this is just the 9/11 for the furry fandom, okay? Like a furry porn website being hacked by an anti-furry. Dog, those are words that sounds like misinformation, but given with the context and the evidence being shown in the video, I mean, this is news, okay? Not even misinformation. 8 p.m. EDT update. Fur Affinity Discord mods / admins have confirmed the shop is legitimate. That said, the advice is still to not, quote unquote, use the website in any way. Moderator says, I don't know why it's redirected to our legitimate shop or why the Twitter post is no longer there. Dog, I can't make this stuff up. Fur Affinity Twitter compromised. Do not use it as a source or information. Moderator said, at everyone, the Fur Affinity Twitter has been compromised. We're doing everything we can to regain access, but please do not trust anything posted on there until we let you know here that we have control of it again. Please tell those you know that they must rely on our Discord for information for now. Now, if you're pretty slow of thinking, let me break it down for you. When he's saying do not go to the Twitter handle for information, they're saying like the tweets that are currently being made that was hacked by the hacker, you should not believe them because they got control of it. Now, if you go to the Twitter handle, you're not going to be hacked, okay? What you're going to be seeing is a bunch of tweets of misinformation being led by the hacker that hijacked the Twitter handle. And it doesn't end there. They hijacked the owner of Fur Affinity's Twitter account with this saying, absolute fucking ghouls using Nier's account to propagate their scams. And this is a tweet that Fur Affinity made, being made by the hacker, that was retweeted by the person that also also hacked Nir's account with this saying RCA is, and it's just a bunch of letters and numbers. 9 p.m. EDT update, Furfinity now redirects to this news article. The Furfinity account is tweeting hate and Dragoneer's account is being leveraged as well. With this article by the Washington Post that was published 7 years ago saying prosecutors, boys sexually abused at furry parties by a network of men. This guy is insane. With this saying Dragoneer was a pedo and about 80% who use Furfinity are pedos. We have proof of this. Another one saying discussing freaks, you'll get what you deserve soon. And another one saying furries get mocked. I'm sorry for me being immature and I'm laughing about this. It's just that I couldn't grab my head around that this is real life, okay? An anti-furry or a furry hater hacked into a furry porn website for revenge. And I just think that this is like a funny W. Okay, now I'm not in support of anti-furries. It's just that I just think it's funny that this guy managed to hack into a furry website that allows you to porn restrictive content of art pieces that only adults can see, including compromising the Twitter handle and the owner's Twitter handle as well. 10 p.m. EDT update. The hacker seems to have abandoned the handle, which has been nabbed by someone else who claims to not be the hacker. The Furfinity account is now called I Love Kiwi for Lunch, and the site redirects to Kiwi Farms. This person go by the name of Wano says, I'm not the hacker or anything. The hacker changed the tag and I'm currently holding it for safety. Furfinity said, please DM me on Discord. I have Windows kernel. Now, if you see the okay, it says Fur Affinity. The hacker hacked into his account, okay, to not be the suspect of this hijack. And the tag for Furfinity is now I Love Kiwi for Lunch with this username saying Kiwi Affinity with a Kiwi emoji. There's a pinned tweet saying please report Furfinity, the user was stolen. But of course, since this is mostly interacted by furries, a lot of people are not going to buy it. Some might, but most likely they won't. As of this happening, this guy is trolling, okay? Like the sentence, we do a little bit of trolling. That's what he's doing right now. And I'm sorry for laughing. It's just that this is a scenario I didn't think it would happen. It sounds pretentious, but this is, again, real news and not misinformation. A brief reminder, I am not able to answer every single possible security scenario you may currently be encountering. Please assume you should change your password once this passes because we all should. 11 p.m. update, Kiwi Farms has disavowed what's going on and asserted they're not affiliated with the ongoing attack. Lucy Luciferina says Furfinity's hackers trolling game is so weak, not even Kiwi Farms wants to be associated with them. Oh my god. And it says anti-furries, the administration of the site has no affiliation with the hackers who have redirected Furfinity to the Kiwi Farms. This is a joke at both of our expense. Registration disabled until further notice. I wouldn't say that his trolling game is pretty weak because the fact that he hacked the Furfinity website, the Furfinity Twitter handle, the owner of Furfinity, and another person that isn't associated with the hijack, he could be saying the most outlandish stuff. He probably might say something like furries hate black and brown people, and then the misinformation could spread like the plague. Okay, for now we don't have any more information, well, until I keep reading the screenshots. Midnight EDT update, the Discord has been temporarily locked down. There are no official avenues to ask questions outside of opening tickets within the Discord itself. The mod or admin Luffy says, as server pings, hello everyone, given the sudden influx of over 7,000 users just today, I'll be implementing temporarily precautions features and restricting access in ways we haven't before to manage the situation. I understand this isn't ideal, but right now our priority as a community should be to provide clear and concise communication regarding ongoing events. Over time, I'll gradually lift these restrictions as things stabilize. Our moderation team is small, and to be honest, we did not, nor did anyone except the person/group that caused this, anticipated this. I'll be exploring ways to allow questions about the current situation, but please know that everything we know is posted in the channel announcements, this channel. If there are updates, they'll be posted here. If not, there's nothing new to share, and therefore there'll be no post. After I work through the above, I'll look to see if there is any new information to share and post an update. If so, I'm also reviewing our server security measures. For your reference, we have always had highest security in the server and accounts with moderation access required 2FA. Thank you for your understanding. Now, I can understand that they're doing a temporary lockdown of the Discord for any possible hijack of what this hacker could do next, because currently he has hacked the website, the Twitter handle for Furfinity, the owner of Furfinity, and another person that is not involved with the hijack. It's also bad on the same token because people are trying to get more news of the Furfinity situation, and now they can't because it's on a temporary lockdown. 1:30 a.m. EDT update, mods have confirmed that only paid Furfinity Plus members and long-standing Discord users may speak in general channels. The Discord has doubled in size in less than 24 hours, meaning over 50% of members may not speak. Voice channels may have been shuttered for the night. Light Dragon 64 says, this was a little less than 9k this morning. All I can say is, who are you people? And the member count says 19,507. Luffy says, I have limited channels so that you must either have the Furfinity Plus or known member role in order to speak in our channels. Again, this will be revised and I will be lifting the restrictions as we watch it process. We will not be processing new Furfinity Plus roles at this time. I apologize for the inconvenience. She continues by saying, just want to note that I am personally sorry for the restrictions. It's not the way I want to manage the community, but it's the only way feasible to ensure that. With the influx containing a good amount of bad apples, as I found from, I don't know how you say this, auditing what's happened since I got back. The server can stay healthy while mods sleep. It also helps control misinformation, which is huge right now. Voice channels will be locked down in about an hour and reopened tomorrow. So of course, to break it down and put it to you simply, the moderators of the official Fur Affinity Discord channel were overwhelmed with the amount of members stepping into the Discord server with the current hijack of the website, and we're not expecting the amount of people stepping in. And of course, they're doing this to prevent another hijack in the Discord server, and they're trying to manage and figure out what to do next. And finally, 2 a.m. EDT update. I am signing off for the evening, but will resume sharing updates as things process in the morning. Stay safe out there, and let's continue to support each other as a community, even when our institutions and figureheads fail us. Good night and good luck with the saluting emoji. I feel like that phrase saying just stay safe out there should specifically go to target to the NSFW or the Rule 34 artists that post their artworks on Fur Affinity, or people who have a porn addiction and continuously go to this site specifically. And I'm also well aware that one of the owners of Fur Affinity passed away a couple weeks ago, and I feel like in the most respectful way possible to not disrespect the dead. If he was still alive and well and he found out about this hijack, he would equally freak out too, and trying to figure out what is the best way possible to fix this, and also will be pretty upset that the customer support is not trying to help or give aid to stop this from happening. Now again, I don't know what is the next move for this hacker to put into Fur Affinity, including the Twitter handle and one of the owners of the Twitter handle, another person that was affected from the hack that has no part of the hijack of Fur Affinity. It's pretty crazy news, okay? Again, I did not expect this to be something to pop up on my timeline, let alone that trending on Twitter, okay? And somehow I predicted this in, I guess, the worst way possible. And no, I am not part or in any part of the hijack of Fur Affinity, and the thing is, I'm too stupid to learn how to jailbreak, hijack, hack, anything. I don't even know how to emulate. Okay, some of you say, oh, it's pretty easy. Well, it might be easy for you, but not for me. And also, I don't want to learn it because it's not how I flow. With all that being said, I'll be seeing you all later. This is 20 minutes of audio that I'm currently recording. Okay, like that portion that I just put when I was talking about the 1:30 a.m. EDT update. I just got back from visiting my therapist and grocery shopping with my grandparents. I'm still at my grandma's house right now. Like, this is a separate day from the previous videos I uploaded. And yeah, this is going to take a while for me to edit. Hopefully, I'll edit this before I leave, because it takes like maybe 1 to 2 hours of editing a video, especially for this one being 20 minutes and 34 seconds currently of audio being put into this. With all that being said, good thing that you got informed. If not, here you go. I'll be seeing you all later. This is Wolf Dog Gray. Peace.